fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Nationals taking on the Tropics. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaube. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You know, Moog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been in Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Navarro. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's in the dirt. Bounce to the left side. Lindor on to first. Bogart's retired. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have...
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Punch with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Diddy Gregori hitting on deck circle. Triple digits on that last pitch. No scores. We head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, there's was a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Sale delivers. Just missing there. 2-2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the sign to begin the game. What a start. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Didi Gregori. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Left-hand hitter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
On its way to the corner, Clemente on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Juan Yepes. One hit to right. Clemente brings it in for the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Gonzalez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Kicks and deals. That's a strike. That one just missing inside. And that's ball 2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
goes Delgado, getting ready to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Sale ready.
Ball, that's out.
All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Edgar Martinez, the next to hit. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye in that spot. Roberto Clemente up next. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 6. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And a swing and a miss. Third out.
Adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Chadwick Trump.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Fouled off down the right side. One and two now. And another ball. Swing and a bouncer. Signs. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one way inside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, one away. Up and in, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Zidane Rafaela. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 6 of the NLCS. Bounce to the right side, tosses the first, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. And Sale deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This one in the air. Yepes settles underneath it. Calls it in for the out. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Fastball for a strike.
So far all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out. Man at first with 1 gone. Lou Sons digs in now.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Step off throw to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off, and that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bernie Williams now at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 2 outs. Lindor on the move. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Goes down looking. And the batter will be the shortstop, Diddy Gregory. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch rate.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the third baseman, Jonathan Scope. Right-hander kick steals. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
2 outs. And there walks Jonathan Scope.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Juan Yepes. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here in the 6th game of this National League Championship Series. Here's the left fielder, Juan Gonzalez. The line of the pitch.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a good pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes to make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit and get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And now, Carlos Delgado. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Especially away, or like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. He was comfortable right there, hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Edgar Martinez getting ready to hit. Gets the call. And it's 1-2. The lefty fires. Line, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive now.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And the pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. And that's 2. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Chadwick Trump. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Emmanuel Valdez, the next to hit. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up and in, and the count 2-1. And a foul ball. That one missed. So the batting order turns over. Xander Bogaerts will hit next. And another ball. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs. Cedane Rafaela to bat next. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Man at second. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. And a pitch. That's in for a strike in the outside corner. 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Sale, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 3-2 now. High fly ball out towards left field. Profile going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with running.
Man, boy, that wall wants an outfielder to take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Profar settles on it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for Rico on the fly, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner for third.
The 2-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one out to right. Sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're through 5. The Tropics out front 2-0. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Cedane Rafaela.
Well, just enough to hit that century mark, 100 pitches in this game. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The 1-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Didi Gregori. And a base hit into right. And that extends the inning.
The batter, the left fielder,
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Tropics on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo. Bernie Williams. The pitch. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Burnett appears to be getting loose. Number 34 warming up as well. Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. And here's the strike.
We got full count.
And they'll do it again. The line and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 away.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's out.
Way inside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez. Two outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Valdez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. And now here is Jonathan Schoop.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Brings it in. And there's one away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in Game 6. Late on that fastball.
It's so impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And he chases that one. And that quickly 2 away.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Burnett gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Roberto Clemente. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he deals. In the air, right field. Valdez moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And is getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Sliced hard, but foul. High fly ball out into left center field. Profar has a beat on it. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about a really cool win, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Man on second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up. Scope settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Enmanuel Valdez. Righty delivers. Fall off foul. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So the lineup flips over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the righty deals. That misses. 3-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Navarro will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Claudio. Cedane Rafaela digs in now. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Snap throw to first. Bogaerts dives back.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Around second is Bogarts. Throw comes into third. He's in there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. On a pinch run, Drew Jones. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. For the third straight at bat.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And now the shortstop, Didi Gregori. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Just off the outside part of the plate. Jerks and profile. Waits on deck. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume. Joe Jimenez comes on now. Now batting Jurickson Profar. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 34. Well, 1-run game, leading off, Blue Signs. The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And caught on the warning track. So up next, Bernie Williams. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 22, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. One and 2 here. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one ripped right center field. Rafaela going back. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now here is Carlos Delgado. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And another ball.
2-2, count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Tropics on top here, 2-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here. He's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game. Now the third baseman, Jonathan Scope. And here we are, 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
Yeah, that's the key. You get on base, you divide that attention a little bit of the pitcher on the mound, and maybe the next hitter gets a mistake and hits it a long run.
Lindor on the first. Scope on the play.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So digging in, Juan Yepez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-1 now. Hit to right, and that's a good. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
First for your victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors.